I hope I can help people by helping the things they love. We are in Keystone Veterinary Care, so I can shadow some vets because I'm hoping to be one when I'm older.
Well, Jayden's a high school student. She's a senior. She'll be graduating this year.
Got admissioned into Penn West, so I'm hoping I could go in as a vet tech.
Becoming a technician, animal technician. If not, maybe going on further and becoming a vet.
I think I want to work with pets, like specifically exotics.
Loves animals. She has 3 job shadows, and this is the last one. Prior vet said, suggested that we go to the Keystone because they do work with exotic animals, and her pet is rather exotic, I must say.
I have a rat. Got him about a year ago, and he's like a gray and white.
When she did show it to me, that little face was cute.
We are a companion animal practice. We only take care of pet animals, mostly dogs and cats, but I also see exotic pets. So birds, rabbits, reptiles. I always say the only thing I won't see is a venomous snake or a primate because nobody should have those as pets. For general wellness, we do routine surgeries, dental care. We can handle almost everything. If it's a really critical case or needing intensive care, we do refer to a 24-hour clinic.
Keystone Animal Care does work with Center Wildlife. Center Wildlife will bring their animals, wild animals that are injured, and they will help them, cure their injuries, fix them, whatever they need to do to get them back into the wild.
Work with Robin Grabowski, who's been an amazing wildlife rehabilitator in Center County for, the last 35 years as far as I know. So I've done possums, raccoons, skunks. We're gonna do a hawk on Thursday. So yeah, we treat a variety of injuries and diseases.
Everyone, was open to talking to us about, their work and what they do, their responsibilities were. But they all seem to love their job.
Jayden shadowed me for a few appointments just to see what it's like to be a veterinarian.
She's shadowing Dr. Scholes, one of our vets that also sees exotics. So she's gonna get a little exposure to seeing those small animals, rabbits, and following our techs as well, which I think is important. So not only shadowing the vet, but I think it's probably good we partnered her with the technicians that are working with the vet if that's what she wants to go and do, because now she'll see what they're doing. The vets are amazing, they do a lot, but they couldn't do it without the techs. The techs are running the show.
So as veterinarians, it would be hard for us to do our jobs well if we did not have vet techs supporting us.
Oh, they're indispensable in the practice. Veterinary technicians help us by handling the animals in a way that we can do our job. They are giving medications. They're incredibly skilled running our lab work. I bark orders and they get it done.
I always tell students, if you really love animals, think about being a veterinary technician. If you love people, think about being a veterinarian, because the veterinarian spends a good portion of our time speaking with the owners and discussing the case with the owners and what's going on and what our thoughts are, whereas the technicians spend a lot of hands-on time with the animals themselves, whether it's prepping for procedures, drawing blood, holding for different procedures, things like that.
So I took her into a couple appointments. We saw a bunny, had some chronic ear infection, so she got to see that and how we're treating it and different ways that we were trying to treat it. And then that last one we were just in was a little Pomeranian that we were rechecking a skin infection.
Yeah, like you get to see firsthand kind of what your future career would look like.
I think it's great when there's young adults that they want to get their feet wet. They want to see what it's really like before committing to something.
I think it's helpful because it shows them kind of more what the day-to-day is. They get to see the good, the rougher parts, kind of just the in-betweens like cleaning and stuff. So it shows a lot of what we actually
I think
do.
it's really good to do what Jayden did and get some experience. It's not all hugs and kisses, but it is an incredibly rewarding career.
Especially in this industry of veterinary medicine, it's coming to a point where there's so many pets and there's less and less people coming out of school to be able to care for them. So it's really important to foster that passion early and hopefully guide them down that path that they're looking
This
for.
is a fabulous profession, and I'm I want to encourage anybody who's interested in it to come in.
Well, it makes it nice to give them an idea whether or not they really want to, pursue that field. They think they want to do it, but they don't know for sure what it's like working in that type of atmosphere. So that really helps, especially when you're paying money to go to school. So it gives them an idea of what it's like.
Shadowing, regardless of what profession you're finding intriguing, is a great way to see the behind the scenes and what the job actually is. I think from an outside looking in, things can always look like peaches and cream, and then you get the back of the scenes, look at it, and you can understand both the positives and all the wonderful aspects of a profession, but also maybe the more stressful or aspects of it that you didn't understand you would have to deal with. So it gives you an opportunity to understand a profession before you spend the time schooling and learning all of the information. The hands-on experience, I think, is irreplaceable.